Welcome back to Beauty School. I'm Michaella Bolder, celebrity facialist and skincare expert. Today I'm going to take you through some of my top facial massage movements using your hands. And I'm going to use a facial oil for my massage today. I'm going to use quite a lot because I'm going to cover the neck and décolleté. So 2 pipetfuls, warm it up between your hands. Take a deep breath of that lovely scented product. Just calm the nervous system. Press on the chest, on the neck. We just want to evenly disperse the product out so we have enough slip to move effortlessly around the skin and across the chest. And once you feel settled and you have enough product on your skin, we're going to get going. At this point, I'm going to use a body guacha. This feels absolutely luxuriously glorious. It helps to open up my chest area and stimulate any lymphatic drainage and help to reduce any stagnation and build up within the fascia tissue that lies just underneath the skin. So from the center outwards to the underarm, you just want to be here 6 or 8 sweeps, always having your arm in the air to receive, and then just under the arm again, just to help offload any toxin build-up in the lymphatic nodes under the arm, and the other side for 8 sweeps. So now we are going to move on with our facial massage using our hands. So using your finger knuckles, we're going to sweep from the center of the chest. We're going to really ramp it up, get that blood flow going, and get all of the movement within the skin. Now I'm opening up my chest here using my finger knuckles. I find on a lot of my clients in clinic, this is the area that a lot of emotional stress is stored. Especially as women, we tend to bring our shoulders in and down as a protection unit. We need to open up our shoulders and open up our chest, reminding our bodies that being more open, more fluid and flexible is the way that we help to reduce any stress build-up. So now we're going to work into the collarbone. So just my fingertips underneath the collarbone. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now inside the collarbone, I'm going to place my fingers, bring up my shoulders and relax my fingertips inside the collarbone. When I release my shoulders down, I'm going to pulse for 6. And now I'm going to glide my fingers on the inside the collarbone to the trapezius. Now if you have nails, then I always recommend to do opposite hand to opposite side. That way you can still do this movement and it doesn't involve using your nails. And to the other side. We're going to go down the sides of the neck now. I'm using the outer edges of my fingers. This feels really good. We're going to decompress and we're just going to bring any fluids down. We're also toning up the neck muscles and awakening all of the muscles and the fluid within the neck. You want to stay here 10 to 20 sweeps, the light to medium pressure. And if you feel like this is an area that needs to be worked on for you, you can stay here for as long as you need. I'm going to join my fingers at the back of the neck and I'm just going to bring one arm at a time forwards, allowing my head to bounce gently side to side. Now as I bring my fingers forwards, I'm just drawing back on that neck muscle, helping to release tension and just letting my body know that we're going to be calm and we're going to help reduce tension throughout the muscle tone within our upper body. Now we're going to work on the jaw area. So fluid movements on the jaw area using the outer finger knuckles at the same time. Now this is the area we can really put pressure on. So I'm drawing my little fingers finishing at the base of the ear and my index fingers are starting at the center of the chin. Now this is a great sculpting movement and it's also going to help relieve tension that sits in the muscle fibers along the jaw. So think snatched and sculpted jaw, but also helping to depuff. So now we're going to work our fingers upwards and we're going to go underneath the cheekbone. Now you'll know where your cheekbone is. It sits underneath the muscle. We're not working on top of the bone. We are working underneath to help relieve any sinus stagnation, open up the airways, open up the face, and contour your cheekbones. So I'm using a really medium, strong pressure here. It feels really good to help lift the face, and we store so much tension. Everything we do in day-to-day life is in the center of our face. So we're working outwards and upwards. Now while we're here, I'm going to just sit my finger knuckles underneath the cheekbone, and I'm going to just press in, and I'm going to gently roll my knuckles, and this is going to help to relieve tension in the big masseter muscle, the jaw. And it's also going to help realign and get that really snatched, sculpted effect on the cheeks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down the neck. We're now going to just work over the cheeks. Now we're going to lighten our pressure. We're going to bend our index fingers. On the side of the nose, we're going to draw out to the hairline and have a really good stretch here. So we're going to be here for 8. We're drawing away any stagnation here as well, and any fluid that needs to be drained. And bring it all the way back down again with those finger knuckles into the clavicle bone. We're now going to work in a really, really uplifting glide using both hands here. One of my favorite movements to really stretch the face out, lift and contour. So my whole hand is gliding across the chin, over the jaw, out to the hairline, but always underneath the cheekbone. So I'm getting that sculpted effect on the face still working to lift the lower face. This is great for anyone that has any jowl concerns, lifting up with the neck and the jaw. Over to the other side, tilting your head to the side so you can really get the movement of the full hand in here. I'm going to take one more together. And bring down. We're now going to do some eyebrow lifting. Supporting the brow with one hand, you're going to lift the brow just slightly. You're going to bring your 2 middle fingers out to the temple hairline. Tilt your head so it's a little bit easier. Now we're lifting the brow, but also we're helping to open up the eye area, brighten, detoxify, and lift up the brow, working on any tension that sits in the brow muscle. So you want to stay in each movement around 8 to 10 times, unless it's a typical concern of yours, and then you can stay for as long as you need. Over to the other side, supporting the brow. Really get a good lift on the brow. Across the forehead now, so smoothing of the forehead. I'm going to sweep my fingers across the forehead just to smooth, awaken the muscle fibers, and also bring anything down to drain. So this is going to be our final drainage moment. So sweep across the forehead around 20 times, firmly and with intent. And our final one is going to be to bring down the face and drain into the clavicle bone. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my facial massage just using your hands today. And follow me at Michaella Bolder for any more tips and tricks.